Hey everybody, I'm Jeff Masters. I'm married to Rosemary Masters. We're Silvers in Young Living here. And I'm answering a question about essential oils for men. I'm not going to get real in depth. I'm just going to kind of tell you what I use and a real quick description of how I use it. I saw the other day on one of the sites that somebody said, when are they going to actually do or start selling more oils for men other than just Shutran? And myself personally, I almost laughed, not at the person, but I mean, because if you look here, this doesn't even this isn't even everything I use. This is just kind of what I'm narrowing it down to right now, and sometimes it changes depending on if my wife gives me one of those iTovi scans or something. But anyways, let me see if I can flip this around, and all right, I'll start talking about what I do basically. Right over here is kind of where I start off in the morning. Actually, I actually make a big, what I would call, I don't know, a power protein shake or something. I actually mix a lot of these supplements together. I use the Pure Protein Complete. I add the MindWise, the AminoWise, some shot of Nixure Red. I use the I don't put the multigreens in the shake, but I will drink it with it. I use the ICP and the JuvaPower. The ICP kind of helps me keep regular. The JuvaPower is supposed to help with your liver. And so anyways, that's kind of like my, and I also add this mineral essence. I know a lot of people have trouble drinking that separate because it tastes really nasty. So I actually just mix it in my protein shake. And that way, you can't even taste it really. So anyways, basically what I do is I get up in the morning, I make my protein shake because I go usually work out first thing in the morning, and then I'll drink my protein shake afterwards. So along with that, I'll take this Super Cow Plus. That actually has been sort of a new add-on for me. And going back to the multi-greens, take that. Now this is obviously mostly the supplement stuff here. Some Omega Gi's, add that there as well. Fish oil basically for men, well, for anybody really. But so I was trying to organize this actually by morning to night, but I think I got out of order here somewhere. But anyways, so one of the things I do first thing in the morning is I usually, honestly, I throw on peppermint right on kind of on my temples and back of my neck, and peppermint really helps you wake up. Sometimes I'll even add it in the coffee I drink. Again, it just gives me a boost in the morning. I'll even use it like after lunch, because sometimes, after you eat lunch, I don't know about you, but I tend to get sleepy, so I go ahead and add peppermint during that time frame. Let's see here, what else I got? I carry with me some Copaiba and wintergreen. That kind of helps for inflammation or aches and pains, so I'll use that. One time I was working out, and I literally thought I had a calf sprain. I was limping when I got to work, and I called my wife, and I said, hey, what oils can I use to help with that? And anyway, she told me use some Copaiba, some wintergreen. I used that. I think I even used probably both of these, Cool Azul pain relief and the sports cream. And I probably added some other stuff too. I don't remember. But those I think was the main thing. And that next day by lunchtime, and I applied it like 2 or 3 times. By lunchtime, my calf was like totally back to normal, and I did not feel any pain at all. Like it never even happened. It was pretty crazy, pretty amazing. I carry with me M-Grain because I tend to get headaches, so I'll use that. And sometimes if my headaches are bad enough, I'll use the M-Grain along with the peppermint. And these two as well, in combination of those actually. So, but usually I'll start with the M-Grain and the peppermint at least, and that peppermint really drives it in. Frankincense, I love to just have frankincense on me. I got a diffuser at work, so I tend to go ahead and I like to diffuse frankincense, but sometimes I'll apply it topically, just because of oh goodness, I can't even think of it. But it's supposed to help fight certain things. So like, y'all know. But anyways, I'm using it for that kind of stuff. At night, Panaway, obviously, that again. Sometimes I use that for aches and pains and headaches as well. Let's see what we got here. Some oils I like to wear just to wear for like Shutran. I'll wear as a cologne. sometimes I'll wear Valor 2 just as cologne, and it just gives me, you know, the I don't know, I just like the feeling it gives when you wear it. It just smells good and gives you sort of a sense of confidence, as you will. Plus, again, it replaces cologne, so you don't have to use some sort of chemical. I mean, so those are my two go-tos as far as a cologne replacement, if you will. Stress, I use some sort of like peace and calming. I use Stress Away, but we're out of it, so I didn't have that here as well. Nighttime, let's see here. There's a few things I do again, and for me, I tend to use a lot of peppermint. I'll put peppermint at night around my nose just because I kind of have breathing issues, so it kind of helps clear me up. Then we add some Eucalyptus globulus, and to me the combination of that is just really good. And then to get myself knocked out, I've been lately doing lavender and ImmuPro, and I tell you what, when I put on the lavender and I take the ImmuPro, that is such a 1-2 punch to get me to sleep. It's not even funny. Let's see. And then these here, I will just say they're the bedroom oils, Goldenrod and Shutran. I already talked about Shutran for colognes. Use it for, you know, intimate occasions. I'm just leave it at that. This here was actually sort of a mix my wife made for me, and I wish I could remember what it's for. But anyways, I know what it's for, but I wish I could remember what the combination was. I'll have to get with her. But basically, what happened is I started having these lumps underneath my armpits and whatnot, and she made this combination in there, and I think it had tea tree. I know it had tea tree. I know it had frankincense, and I can't remember what else she put in there. I'll have to get with her on that. But anyways, we put that in there, and I started spraying it, and those bumps that I had under my arms went away. So, anyways, that was one of the things that she did for us. But that is kind of a quick, I think I might have missed something here, I can't remember. But anyways, this is just a quick kind of down dirty video of some of the stuff I take. It changes depending on Itovi, depending on my situation. If I get depressed, because I do have depression issues sometimes, and so I use certain oils for to uplift my mood in those occasions. And again, if I get an Itovi scan, you know, sometimes we change for that. But anyways, wasn't real in depth or very descriptive, I suppose. Just was kind of giving you some ideas of some stuff a man, I guess, can use. So that's all I got for now. Thanks. Bye.